Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Well, welcome everybody here today. And to these changing times, it's sad that the public can't be in here, but we're doing the best we can with the hookups. Okay. Approval of minutes.
Mr. Chairman, having reviewed the minutes, I'll make a motion to approve the minutes
I'll second it.
of the special meeting and
And
the
the
regular meeting.
Awesome.
Okay, motion been made by Steve, seconded by Mary. All in favor of the motion, indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, ayes have it. 3-0.
You're muted by host, but we know we can't
Approval of
talk.
claims.
We're gonna listen.
Thank you. County General, $279,591.03. Court System,
Stephanie. Huh?
$3,934.33. Highway Department, $42,836.80. Sheriff's Department, $37,870.23. ACH, $42,195.94. CAW1, $80,933.83. EAW2, $7,358.93. CAW3, $3,147.73. Insurance claim, Toyota traffic light repairs, $41,634.25. Sales tax redemption and 19 fall overpay refunds, $2,901.99. Innkeeper's tax, $17,525.99. Ditch claims, $167.63. Wheel tax, $85,573.18. Tax sale redemption, $39,818.45. March 27th, 2020 payroll, $319,248.25.
That's it.
Teamsters and helpers, $150,491.75. Offer claims to be allowed on March 19th. $40,172.60. Offer claims number 2 to be allowed on March 19th, $1,641.60.
I'll make the motion to approve these claims. Having reviewed them
Motion
earlier.
made by Mary,
Second, Mr. Chairman.
seconded by Steve. Any more discussion? All in favor of the motion, indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, ayes have it, 3-0. Okay. I don't think we have an animal shelter report. Veterans, I did see one of those. I thought. I guess not, I don't see it. Weights and measures. I don't see one.
I think Chuck did have a report.
I think he did too. Yes, he did. He did turn in one. I don't see anything unusual. Millions were purchased and put down. We're looking at safety shirts for the employees, because of a new law. I don't see anything else on there. Health Department.
There, he wants.
Health Department.
You all have my numbers. Do you got any questions about that?
Is, we're holding pretty good. We haven't got no more than 4, I think.
That's correct.
Sad we have 4, but, that's still pretty good.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah,
I definitely, even in the investigations we did with those 4, they came from out of county, so they traveled somewhere and picked up the virus and then come home and then they self-isolated. So that isolation kept them from spreading. So we really want to encourage the public to keep up the home isolation and social distancing because it's definitely working. And so I feel like strongly that's why we don't have so many cases in our area.
okay. Yeah.
Give us an update on restrictive use of certain facilities, like the libraries that might need to let a person utilize it to get their food stamps or their unemployment.
Yes,
That question's been brought up. Could you give us kind of an update on that?
I have spoke with the libraries and they have several precautions in place that they're gonna cover, like the keyboards, they're only letting like 1 person in at a time to use the facilities. But because so many of them are in rural areas that the residents don't have access to the internet or computers to get hooked up with their unemployment, that we would agree to let them open on a restricted basis so that they can assist these people with their unemployment.
Yes, I've had the library people call me, and I've directed them to you, and I think this is a very good thing.
Yeah, they've got coverage for the keyboards, they're cleaning in between people, they're using the social distancing, and it is not open for people to just go get a book, but they are working with the public on a restricted basis, and we're completely okay with that.
Good.
And then the other thing I'd like to bring up is I give you all a copy of the governor's phone numbers, which I can give you one. Did I give you one? I'll give you one. But we have a lot of people calling as to if their business is considered essential, if it's non-essential, and the governor has a hotline that will tell you that. Did you email it to you? Okay. But anyhow, that's what we recommend. People call that hotline because they're the ultimate say on what's essential and non-essential, and then we just have to back that up. But according to, if everyone looks at the new executive order that came out yesterday. It's giving some, it's pretty spelled out. Have you seen that one too? Okay.
And it's long.
It's very long, but it spells out like different things that small businesses can use as far as curbside service. So that's gonna open it up for some of these small specialty little shops that they can do curbside service. People can order it and then, they can open up that way. So it opened it up a little bit and it's very explanatory in there. So we will be following that too.
Okay,
Okay,
good, thank you.
no problem.
EMA, I think we did have a report. Yes,
Okay, here, he's here.
yeah, but we have the,
Okay.
the report.
I presented the commissioners with a report.
Yes.
We have been anticipating delivery of personal protection equipment from the state, and everything that's been in stockpile or what has been reserved has been confiscated by FEMA, going predominantly to the areas that have more patients. The only thing I can inform the commissioners and the public is that we cannot find enough personal protection masks for our first responders, fire. They're having to continuously either use them or not use them. We don't have the supplies. We can't order them because they're on back order, and everything that's coming in is being taken by the feds.
The paper, can you help out and have them put Terry's phone number in there to call if they.
The only donation, if we were to receive donations for face masks like other counties, people are making that, that'd be great. We can give them out to first responders. Everything that's coming into the communities, the hospitals, the nursing homes, and EMS is by federal standards. The rest of us, fire, police, and everything, we have to confiscate or utilize whatever we can. We've been working daily with the hospital out here. They've been doing their drive-through testing. Last Thursday they had 9, Friday they had 10. As a result of testing Friday or Thursday, I think all those people were cleared. There's a 24-hour turnaround.
And on that question, now, the new test, you have to have a doctor's order.
Yeah, you just can't drive out there and expect to be taken by the test. You need to contact the protocol procedure for your doctor. You got to get them through the triage line and all that stuff in order to take a test. Not everybody needs to take a test. Right. Just as long as you make symptoms. I'm doing daily conferences with the governor's office, 1:30. Occasionally we do the state board of health, and then the directors of the 10 counties, 12 counties in District 10, holding conference calls. And the 11 other people can stand up here and tell you the very same thing that's going on in their counties, the same issues.
I know you let them all the ones you mentioned, 10, how to get them set up. I appreciate you doing that.
Yeah, they needed a triage tent protocol to get people into a certain area, but we have our mass casualty tent like we do in the other counties from the task force. We're keeping that in reserve in case we have to utilize that for a surge.
Right.
Hospitals got precautions in place. We have some too. We need a backup, so we kept it. If we could just get some equipment. There's enough rubber gloves around here, but the masks, it's important now. Everybody's supposed to be wearing
Well, I
masks.
think word of mouth, I know I have people calling every day, don't even know what they can do. I don't know.
There are a lot of people making them, maybe they just don't realize it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they come to me, what I'm gonna do is disperse them to the fire departments and the police. They're the ones that need it too, but we gotta keep Jim and his people up on top of everything we got. And Diane's about giving everything out, and I have 13 face masks. So, yeah, it would be great.
I want to thank you for everything you're doing.
Well, I appreciate that, but I'm supporting the health and
Oh, I know.
she's got a lot to do. We're all working together.
We're all working together, everybody,
Take care.
needs a pat on the back. This is going, wish it wasn't going on, but I think we're handling what we've seen. Thank you.
I'll give you a card.
Okay, floodplain, I didn't see anything.
No, she doesn't have anything else.
EMS, Jim's report has an amount on here we need to vote on.
Oh, good.
What is the write-off amount?
The write-off amount was, $3,341.58.
Move to, accept that write-off amount.
Okay.
Make that motion.
I'll second that.
Motion been made by Steve, seconded by Mary. Any more discussion? All in favor, indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it, 3-0.
I'll give you some information that you can look at later, the two main ones. The first one is a
Yeah, we did receive all that. Thank you.
certificate of inspection
Yes.
on the boiler, and the jail population, today is 60.
Good.
Do we need to get a hold of the insurance people on this boiler thing? Like, it says in here, you must arrange for inspections by either your vessel insurance carrier inspector, if insured, or by state. So this is a done, or we don't need to get over it.
No, this is our,
No,
It's a done deal.
the state comes every so often. You just have to show it to them when it comes.
Okay.
Thank you, Tim. Extension, we did get a, report. Of course, everything is canceled, postponed, events they have. That's all I see on there. Park Board,
Mr. Chairman, sure maybe the county engineer may have some, but I want to thank the Princeton Community School cross-country team and the honor scholars who came out and planted 77 trees at the Hopkins Park. Of course, we all kept our social distance and they were, we had to get that done. That was trees donated by Toyota. So I want to thank them. Of course, they got a lot of exercise.
right,
But special thank you to Princeton Community School there on that. Now, maybe, I don't know if there's any update on the grant.
As far as the grant, still working on the drawings and see that the DNR for approval. Still working on the drawings and specs.
okay. I know, Steve, you, put a lot of management time into that. Thank you.
Well, it was really, again,
But we want to thank Toyota for,
absolutely.
Yeah, Toyota, donated trees, Coverstein donated a skid steer, auger, and bucket for 2 days.
and I seen, Hip Nursery.
The nursery donated, several trees on top of what was purchased.
Yes.
It was a big group effort from a lot of people and very successful.
Yeah, and all that money was spent inside the county.
Yes, yes. SWCD, county engineer.
I know in Chuck report, he had the millings, for the year that were purchased have been put now. We'll go through vinyl oil, chip seal those, we get the distributor truck out and start chip sealing. We are getting a chip list together. I'll meet with commissioners, one-on-one in their districts to talk about, chip for the summer. Paving, we do have the county paving bids that were awarded last time, contractors received, have gone. We're hoping in May to start with prepping the roads on that. Bridge up by Wheeling, that's out for bid now. I have it pre-bid tomorrow. I am going to set up some kind of a conference call instead of having a pre-bid so nobody has to come in for it. That'll be turned in, opened at the next commissioner meeting for that bridge. I have an RFP out for, Bridge 74, which is also right beside the Ribbon Covered Bridge. That's that Federal Aid project. I've got the RFP out for, consultants to submit for the design of that bridge.
That's the state.
Or the federal, yeah, Federal Aid project, yes.
Okay.
And then, community crossing stuff we'll talk about here on the new business coming up.
Do they have a date when they're gonna start on, overlay?
They're on schedule for May. They haven't given me a date yet.
Okay.
So,
Is the state still on schedule for 64 West?
yes. They're still saying June 1st on 64.
And
I
have,
know they're doing some deep patching east between Walmart and 41. There's some patches they're doing out there. I believe that's this week. I think I read.
I read that down.
there was a bunch of them out there walking this morning, surveying.
I think about the Francisco project.
I believe that's next year.
Is it next year?
I believe it is.
Well, I saw them out there, so they're just doing the engineering survey and so forth. Okay.
Is
I
that-
believe that's next year.
Is that Food Town?
Yes.
It's a big project, really. They're gonna redo the
Sidewalks.
sidewalks, the road, everything.
Good. What about, the detour? Have we got 64 detour lined out?
Yeah, I knew she had that and needed to scan it and send it to him. That was under the last commissioner meeting.
Okay. Harris Consulting, I didn't see anything on them. Treasurer's report.
Yeah.
But not-
Yeah, I
Okay,
Awesome.
all three of us have.
Thank you.
And, old business, public defender program.
Can you hear me? This is Jim McDonald.
Yeah, Jim?
Yeah, Jim.
I invited Judge Mead and Judge Craig. I don't know if they're on the line or not. I know Judge Craig can listen to it, but he can't. Evidently, he's muted. But anyway, the public defender program is the judges are proceeding with that. They're going to go to the council next week and ask for approval as to a budget. As you know, the public defender program is a way the courts can get reimbursed by the state for public defender attorneys. And so the program's been set up through both courts. Lisa Moody has assisted both judges concerning this. So they're going to approach the council next week. I just put it on the agenda to make you aware of it, make you have you informed of it, and to get your approval to move forward with it. Because at some point we'll have to look at having office space for public defender.
Now, would they be in the courthouse or would they be over in the other, new?
Well, that's the other thing that needs to be discussed with the courts, the judges, I guess.
Anything else, Jim?
No, I just need your approval to move forward to the council.
I'll make a motion that we move forward on the public defender program, so that we can move forward.
I'll second that.
Thank you.
Motion's been made by Steve and seconded by Mary. Any more discussion? All in favor, indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it, 3-0.
I got a question for the attorney. Were you able to get a hold of the architect, Jim, or you got that information?
I called and left a message. I have not heard back. I was going to follow up with him as soon as we get off
Okay,
done with our meetings today.
I'm sure you'll be able to get a hold of him.
Yes.
Anything else, Jim?
No, not right now.
Okay.
Thank you. Oh, have you made the announcement, I guess, on changing the primary election day? Have we taken care of that?
Yes,
As
back-
to the
You're talking about June the 2nd.
yes, usually the offices are closed on election day, May 5th. So I guess with the COVID-19 crisis here, I guess it.
So we need to entertain a motion on leaving the.
Well, employees will be
Yeah.
employees will be on work May 5th, and June
Yeah.
2nd will be the recognized election day.
Yeah, so we need to move that day off to June 2nd.
Mr. Chairman, I'll move that we change the county holiday from the original election day of May 5th to June the 2nd. And we've already talked to the representatives of the employees that understand and agree with that. So I make that motion.
Okay.
I'll second.
Okay, motion been made by Steve, seconded by Mary. Any more discussion? All in favor of the motion, indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it, 3-0.
I do have a question on voting. Can a person apply at this time for a mail-in ballot? I've heard both, and I
Yes, I know some people that I've directed to the voter registration office, and they have sent them a form now to fill out. So you can call them, and they will send that form for you to fill out, and then you send it back.
okay.
Yes, that has started.
I'd say that would get in the press, maybe you're hoping, so that people would know they could do that at this time.
Okay, next, be new business,
Community crossings.
community, 2020 community crossings, I'm sorry.
All right, so, our governor is usually the one that announces community crossing awards for the year. We know he's been very busy. We're still hoping to find out something in the near
Tim?
future.
Well, Rob's trying to get in the front door. You might have walked around to the back.
So we're still hopeful.
Outside door. Okay. I bet he's went around to the back.
Good.
Bob, Craig.
Okay.
I'm sorry to interrupt.
No, you're right. I'll bring it back.
We're gonna let him go, and then we'll come back.
If you're in the middle of something, it's okay.
No, we just
I did
finished,
that mute my thing.
yeah, we just finished getting off with Judy, so.
You can do the meeting.
Okay, so I just came to, I guess, ask for, board commissioners, where you did that. Okay, you need me to talk about it all, or do you need an update, or?
Go ahead.
Well, our hope is that we can get it going by July 1st. If we can, that allows us to capture monies for the last quarter of the year. If we don't get it going much, if we don't get it going about that time, we're going to miss out on that last 3-month period of 2020. And we want to capture that money so we can have that for next budget cycle. We don't go back to commit council again and say, how much money can we get our share back? We will get it back eventually. It's just a matter of when it falls on the calendar, it's soon to get that share since it's only paid out quarterly. So we're shooting for July 1 for the council next week and ask them for their financial backing because it'll take a little bit of money to start off. We're going to transfer our monies over from a couple of areas to pay for most of it. We'll have to have some money to get going though at first. In the long run, I would say the county just somebody pay you quite a bit of money for the long haul. That being said, we have to do something because the money's not something we can rely on in the future because of the changes based on the Supreme Court's requirements. So, whereas this county has for many years, long before I was ever on the scene, relied upon my money to pay for all kinds of things, that's not going to be the case in in the future, so we can rely on the rate. One of the big steps we're taking is the public defender, one of the public defender systems, we get these reimbursements from the state back, 40% of our costs back in most areas, not every area, but most areas, we get 40% of that money back. And hopefully there'll be some other benefits too, cases move along quicker, you know, these defendants will have adequate representation, maybe not having so many plans to spread it out better, and things such as that. So there's a lot of benefits besides just financially, but first and foremost, I think it's going to be a big benefit to this county.
Well, we just posted the meeting of the public defender. Well, it's going to be located in.
Our hope is that in the long term, you know, it depends on when we get this building done, as we get going on this building over here that you are going to allow us to use for the probation department. There's plenty of space over there, and we're just going to get and put it in the plans. That's kind of why it's slowed down a little bit. But keep going back to the architect saying, well, how about this? How about this? How about this? But we'd like to put, ultimately, for a number of reasons, for security reasons, for the video uplink, all that, but parking, all those reasons, we're trying to put everybody over in that building there, right?
Okay.
The probation department, the pretrial services department, which is, you know, what you think of in terms of the bond issue, and then the public defender's office. So there'll be a separation, so the public defender's office isn't, you know, in the same actual area with the probation department, but hopefully, we have plenty of room there without kicking out people that aren't there. We may have to move some records and things such as that ultimately, but you know, we find places to store things, a lot easier to find places to put people.
Right.
In the right spots that works for everything. So that's our hope. I don't know when we're going to get that done because we have to ultimately come up with a final plan as to what we want to do in terms of the architectural work that we do. Next year, I don't know if that's realistic or not with all that's going on otherwise, but I'm hoping that we can get everybody in there. Then that would free up space for in the courthouse for other things, all kinds of other things like we did get the magistrate approved by the legislature. It was approved and it starts July 1 of 2020. About that, we're going to put that person, how that's going to operate, you know, short term. I think Judge Mead and I do our best to share those our courtrooms and things, but that's not a long term solution. So, you know, we have to think about those kind of spacing issues as well.
The first time this person, is that an appointment?
The judge, the commissioners, the judges, and the public defender's office each has one appointment to the board, which I believe you all have already made. And then really the board is the one that selects that person. Obviously, they'll ask for the input of the judges, but that particular person has to have, you know, certain levels of training and experience and things such as that, and just being an attorney.
So that person would come from Gibson County?
Yes, I mean, that'd be something that I think Judge Mead and I would be certain that we would want to see is we're not
Okay.
going to bring somebody from outside. We already have good people here that are interested in the job. So, you know, I think they have to be someone from here.
Okay.
Which I think that's valid.
Yes.
Because that's a lucrative position, so an important position. So those local ties would be important.
And does that turn into elected later on?
No, it remains an appointed position. The public defender's board, the judge's input would be the one that keeps that position staffed. And just like a magistrate is not an elected position, the magistrate is the position, the judges appoint that person. Now, we may actually select that person based upon a system that's in place in some other counties. Not that we can't agree on who the person is, we may very well be able to support that person. Two judges, so how's the tiebreaker? So I was suggested to me from the Supreme Court what you might want to do. This is how some counties have done it. What I think we're going to do, as we not talking about, is we will form a committee that would be basically a 5-person committee with 2 judges, the elected prosecutor, the chief public defender, so you have both sides covered there, and then the county attorney. And then we'll come up with the criteria how to select that person and to review how they're doing things such as that. And we can take hopefully that never happens, but if we have to take disciplinary action, whatever it might be, all that will work out. But I think we're going to do that as a, probably by selection committee, by positions, rather than just the two judges. Because again, I don't foresee that we have a problem with, you know, I want person A, he wants person B, we can't come to an agreement, well, I think the best way to do it is to put them or something like that. So, just to avoid that possibility in the first place and get more input from these other entities as well, I think we're gonna go to that type of selection system. All right?
Judge, there has been some discussion about a temporary place for public defenders.
Yes.
And so, see, if that starts July the 1st, well then,
Yeah, we may have to do that, and there's some options there. Depends on probably who is selected as a chief public defender. I mean, I can't say who this would be at, I have an idea, but I think that Judge Mead and I want, but that doesn't mean that's set in stone. People will be allowed to apply or whatever it might be, but if it's certain circumstances, it's a local attorney, and one of those local attorneys has an office already, I think what we would probably do in the short term is ask that we fund their office. You know, it wouldn't be a big cost to pay them for rent, because they're no longer using that office for personal reasons, they're using it for this Gibson County's public defender system. So that's not a long-term solution, but a short-term solution, because we won't have that building ready yet, might be to do that.
but they would need to come to us.
Yeah, they would have to come to
So
you
we
all
just
and
kind of
say,
get us
hey, we
prepared
need-
for that, but it's a short term,
Yeah,
have some discussion on
yeah, but I think that's, again, that's not something that we're asking for, you know, a permanent
it.
thing that we're paying somebody for their building. It just would be, we don't really have a place right now. That would make no sense if it's, you know,
Bring that so we know.
some attorney, and we've already said we spent Gibson County, so somebody here, all those people have their own office. So, I would expect that we would want to use their office, public defender's office, in that short-term period until we can get over there into the county-owned building. So, I guess while I'm talking about it, Sheriff may have already talked about it too, while I'm sitting here talking to you all. I'll go ahead and bring this up, it's kind of an unrelated topic, maybe it is that the jail population, I don't know if you've gone yet and talked about that, but we were ahead of the curve here in this regard, is that the state in the last week, I sent a letter out to all the judges, and probably to the prosecutors too, signed by the governor, the chief justice, the Senate president, and the Speaker of the House of Representatives, encouraging the judges to really look through their jail populations and to do what we can to limit numbers so that we can limit the exposure to these individuals who we have responsibility over. So we've already done that in Gibson County. We did that 2 or 3 weeks ago. Keeping in mind that it's not perfect. You know, you can't read the future, you can't see the future. You don't know any one particular individual that's going to act in a different way than you expect. But for the most part, we did everything we could do to go through that list and say, you know, while these people don't necessarily deserve it because they have this long prior record or whatever it might be, at the same time, we have to prioritize who's in the jail. That's what we did. And so, I mean, we neither one of us believe anybody else is dangerous. I mean, obviously we wouldn't let them out, but you know, there are people that were given modifications of their sentences in some way or another, whether it be time served, probation, whatever, that don't really deserve it, that are working. And there's no other way around it. I mean, those people wouldn't probably be in there otherwise, but we were able to get that down to, it's fluctuated some, but it's pretty well in the 60s right now. It's up and down depending upon 68 today. So, you know, and I'll look at it again here in the next few days and see where we are. If it starts getting too high, you know, we'll make those decisions as they come along. We are trying to manage that. We also, again, you may have already talked about all this, but we cleared out the work release facility because we needed a place. After our discussion, we felt like we needed a place to be used for quarantine purposes, whether it be for new inmates or people that are already there or whatever. So again, there's a number of people that probably don't deserve that, but you know, in this time when we have to make these choices, we did the best we could, and we cleared out that work release facility, so that's available for the county's needs for quarantine issues or whatever it might be. And we'll continue to do our best as we go through this. It's going to be a busy time when we get back, you know, start getting back to normal in May or June, because we're saying a lot of things off and having to deal with a lot of issues. But will look different to everybody else has.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. So, anything else you want me from you?
I appreciate you coming over and
Yeah,
taking your
thank you.
time.
Sorry I didn't do my audio. I think I'm somewhat tech savvy, but I wasn't able to do it today, so. All right, thank you all.
I'm sorry, Matt, we interrupted you.
Thank you for letting me interrupt.
So the community crossing grant was expected to be, awarded, beginning of April. We haven't heard anything yet. I know the governor is very busy, and that's usually. Manage the grant program. I would like to advertise for bids pending award of community crossings. What we're gonna run into is the longer we wait to find out about award, with the bid process being about 6 weeks basically, the rate's gonna push off, where it can't get done this summer. So, we fully expect to hear something soon, but I want to get the process started with, putting it out to bid. And if we don't get it, then we just cancel the bid. It's that easy, to be honest with you. I want to try to get things moving so we're not sitting here with the end of the construction season not being able to move forward. So that's basically what I'm asking is to put it out to bid pending award of the grant from the state.
Mr. Chairman, I move that we allow the county engineer to put the bids out for the community crossing pending our acceptance of that award. So I make a motion, we allow him to advertise and move forward.
Steve made a motion, Mary seconded. Any more discussion? All in favor of the motion, indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, ayes have it, 3-0. Anything else, Matt?
Sir?
Thank you. Okay, going into new business, major medical leave.
I'll move to approve.
I'll second it.
The motion was made by Mary and seconded by Steve. There will not be no discussion. All in favor of the motion, indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it, 3-0. Now we're going to redevelopment commission's annual report. I think we just recognized we received that. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
The commissioners have.
Thank you.
And I did receive a request from Water Tower subdivision. If you're familiar with that, it's Hopstock, you go out water, what the Water Tower is. It's not the first subdivision, but the second subdivision on the north side of the road. I received what all did sign, and it is not a petition, it is a request that we look at taking over the roads in that subdivision. There is several problems in that subdivision, and but I know the present person that started that subdivision has made some repairs. But I'm going to go out with Matt all this is over with, and, then we'll make a determination on this request.
You know, I'm not in favor of jumping on any bandwagon to take a subdivision in on our, you know, highways taxed enough and that, but we'll just see what the reports are and then go from there.
Yeah, if I haven't talked to the owner, I have talked to the group, so we'll look at it.
I agree with Commissioner Key.
Okay, good. Okay, anybody else have anything? Folks, oh, yes, go ahead, Diane.
I had sent you all some suggestions related to what we would recommend businesses do as far as how they screen people coming into their business, different suggestions on what they can do to only allow maybe one person in the family to do the shopping. I don't know if you all, I brought a copy of it.
Could we have, paper that on the website, and could we possibly have the press?
Yeah, and I was just wondering if you all looked at it. Yeah, we can
I've
get
seen, yeah.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Okay, you did not see it. Okay, this was, I can go make some copies too, but this was basically what we was wanting to do is, and Dr. Brink had looked over it too, to see about encouraging businesses to use that
Okay,
as far as, you know, restricting how many people was in the business, not allowing kids under the age of 16, but I had your name on there, so I want to make sure you're all okay with that.
yeah,
I'll go make some copies
yeah,
of it.
make some comments. Yes, and I think it's a good idea for it on the website.
Press, no,
Well, okay, anybody else? Yes, John?
I'll mention briefly, we did have a couple of the representatives from a couple of the libraries attend virtually, and they did mention their thanks for taking up their considerations today. They appreciated that.
Okay, good.
I'll move to adjourn, Mr. Chairman.
I'll say.
Motion made by Steve, seconded by Mary, to adjourn, all in favor?
Bye.
Oh, I say it to you. Thank everybody for coming today.
Thank you.
And,